Hello viewers, and welcome to this walkthrough video, which will explain how to best structure what's known as a meal paragraph in your essay or written work. Let's get started. Okay, so in essence, this sort of paragraph structure deals with an acronym, MEAL, referring to M, the main idea. The meaning is basically the topic sentence, the main point of your paragraph. The E is the evidence that you will use to support this main idea. So any sort of citation from a source, theory, or quotes, paraphrases from another person's work. The A is the analysis. This part is key. This will help the reader to see the significance of this supporting evidence. You as an author must include an analysis to indicate that you understand the evidence you've included and how it supports the main idea. And then the L, finally, this links back to the larger claim, either of the paragraph itself or the whole essay, the main idea overall, meal. Here's an example from a student's writing. We have our meaning, our evidence, analysis, and link. The meaning of the paragraph, or the main point, reads, "Technology is something students need to be capable of using in order to succeed in their future lives and careers. Indeed, technology is rapidly developing and has become a crucial component of every job out there these days." This is our main idea. Our evidence. According to Dorn, 2016, in the past, the only jobs where a certain degree of expertise with media or electronics was required were desk jobs. However, in the modern age we live in, everyone needs to have technological skills. So here we've used an outside source in APA style as evidence to support our main idea. Now we move on to our own analysis or explanation of this. By not only exposing students to technology at an early age, but also stimulating them to work with it, they will be more adept at picking up the necessary skills required for their future career. So our analysis supports the evidence we've presented. And now finally, we're going to link right back to the main idea. It is therefore absolutely essential that students be schooled on the responsible use of technology in order to best prepare for success in the future. So again, a meal paragraph is a nice package consisting of these 4 parts. Let's look at a few more examples. Well, here we have a meal paragraph that's actually mixed up. We have 4 different sections, MEAL. Take a moment, pause this video, and test yourself. Figure out which logical order these parts should come in. I'll give you a moment for that. Okay, now let's take a look at the answers. That is the complete paragraph as a meal structure. Okay, our main point, our meaning reads, "Ethnocentrism played a major role in the forced migration experiences of Native Americans. Many of the European settlers who came to North America believed in the superiority of their cultures. Thus, when they encountered Native Americans, they labeled them and their cultures as inferior." Our main idea. The evidence is usually pretty easy to spot because it will have an APA-style citation. For instance, Thomas Jefferson wrote a letter to Andrew Jackson saying the government, quote, "the government must advise the Indians to sell their useless forests and become farmers," end quote. Now, the most important part of the paragraph is indeed the analysis. What does this actually mean? How do you as the author interpret it and we as the reader understand it? By calling the Native American forests useless, Jefferson clearly shows that he thinks the Native American way of using land is wasteful and primitive compared to the English way of farming. This policy of inducing Native Americans to become farmers was considered a helpful gesture by the government, but in fact was damaging to the Native American way of life. Some did voluntarily sell their lands. However, many others were forced into doing so. And how does this link back to the main idea? Thus, the result of this ethnocentric process left most Native Americans without land and in abject poverty. Again, you might want to take a moment, pause, and just look at the paragraph again to make sure that you understand how the parts link together. And let's take a look at one more example. Here again, we have an example from a literature essay. Pause the video and figure out, where do these pieces go in a meal paragraph like this? Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at the answers. The main point of our paragraph is: memories can negatively affect an individual's ability to succeed if they allow the past to overpower the present. Our evidence. In William Faulkner's short story, A Rose for Emily, Emily Grierson becomes a recluse after being apparently jilted by her lover. The reader learns that Emily actually killed him as revenge and kept his body in her house until she herself passed away. Now, our analysis. What is evident here is that Emily's inability to move past his rejection of her led her to commit homicide and lose her mind as a result. And what does this all mean in terms of the main point? Ultimately, because Emily never got over the love and pain she experienced, she could never function in society as a result, allowing her past experience to overshadow her present reality. Now, what we see here is that the main point and the link at the end share similar features. Here, the idea is memory affecting an individual's ability to succeed if the past overpowers the present. And here it's written as the past experience overshadows present reality and affects an individual's ability negatively to succeed. Well, she could never function in society as a result. So what we see here is that our link and our main point are connected. Our evidence falls here, and then again, our analysis of that evidence to make clear to the reader why we included this is crucial. I hope this walkthrough video helps, and good luck out there.